Oh, so let me find out you out here collapsing timelines, because I mean, hi guys, it's me. I'm back. Welcome, and thank you for joining me. If this message reached you, this was with the intention for you to receive this message that I'm going to get into. So, 22 on the clock. So, I did get a message of this part of the collective that has you're either getting into the concept of collapsing timelines, or you quite literally, most likely you have collapsed timelines. It's not even like you're getting, but you're learning more and more about the concept of collapsing timelines, because you quite literally have collapsed your timeline simply by making a decision and setting that strong intention. Even with the faith of a little mustard seed, even with a little bit of faith, you did that. The concept of collapsing timelines, I'm just like freestyling right now, so we're not about to 111. Hello. So I don't want this message to be too long. I know I preface this all the time, but like, I'm dead ass. Like, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. So I'm just gonna start from like a little small process of how things go, right? We keep talking about the concept of going back to the source, getting back to the source, and the source of it all, and God. And source, God, is always within you, right? For those that thought that was like a shock value thing, this may not be for you. So just kindly, quietly, and politely exit stage left. I'm doing left because I don't know how it shows up on the camera, but this is my left for any smart ass that wants to say anything in the future. I just seen 202 again, so twos. So self-love is at the root and foundation of it all. From that point, you do keep going and trickling on, like, in the process of it all. So just look at it as a process, right? From self-love, things get leveled. They start to balance itself out. Self-love can even look like something as simple as gaining knowledge through different mediums and forms, whether that be through here on the platform of social media, different people's videos, myself included, not even limited to just myself, just anyone that you come across or that comes to you on your feed and timeline. You doing your own personal research and just things like that. You feeding yourself that knowledge and the proper like understanding and adhering to and trusting yourself and loving yourself enough to listen deeply and being still enough and listen closely to the inner guidance, you and source, because you walk together, you're going hand in hand now. Once you choose self-love, you're choosing to commit to yourself and to source, God, or whatever you subscribe to. No judgment here, we don't do that, but source, like, ultimately. So once you do that, right, everything levels out, and confidence, everything comes in. And like I mentioned, confidence not only just in the sense of, well, just confidence as a whole in totality. 44, it's very important, because once you decide to shift, it could be a simple affirmation, just one simple statement inside of your head, or you just say out loud to yourself, like you decide, like, that, oh, like, I'm this, I'm a vet, or I'm a reader, I'm this, I'm business, I have this business, just whatever that looks like to you respectively. Once you decide that, the timeline itself collapses. Think of the world as like huge different puzzle pieces that collapse to rearrange and shift itself to whatever decision that you just decided to, that you just made. That sounded a little redundant, so I had to kind of like retract and backtrack and slow down a bit, because I get too excited sometimes, so just bear with me. But yeah, so as soon as you make that decision, right, the universe works itself, and God, they co-create for the, like, you may hear the the term or the expression of the bridge of events. And all that really means is, like, quite literally just what it says is different bridges of events that happen chronologically to lead you to that manifestation of the end goal of whatever you decided that you are, or to be, to do, to receive, whatever. So again, if you came across this video and this message, it's for you. And yes, you have collapsed your timeline simply by deciding, like, whether that came from frustration, sick and tired of being sick and tired, however you got there, you're here. So welcome. And it's a fun ride, fun journey, but trust and go with the flow of events. God will put things in your path, people. It may look like different things. It could be videos just appearing on your timeline, 555, that all pertain and adhere to whatever that internal shift was within you and the decision that you made. Oh, it's funny, I was looking at my shirt just now in the chain. It says liberation. And yeah, you literally, yo, everything's an oracle, yo. Everything in nature and yourself is an oracle. This was not planned. This is not on purpose. I promise you. Like, as you all know, or you might not know, I just came from doing a little shopping, did some grocery shopping as well, in my little spot at the water. So just in my chill attire, sweats and a t-shirt. But liberation, you have freed yourself, and the false imprisonment and the shackles that you've put around your mind or around your own identity internally, the things from your past. I know we keep saying this in the past videos, but this is redundant because this timeline and this frequency and of this collective, this is quite literally your current reality right now. So again, once you make that decision, you stay there and you hold it with confidence. And even with this 707, even with the faith of a little mustard seed, like, I don't want to limit you, so don't limit yourself, because I don't even believe in limitations, right? We're limitless beings. We're limitless spiritual beings having a human experience. But just remember this, that confidence, keep that. You might, don't tend to waver. If you do, don't hate yourself. It's okay. Just get right back into that decision mode. You are this. I am. You are. You just are. You are the I am. That just sounded so confusing, but let me say it in the sense of me so you can understand how I'm saying it. I am the I am. Right? You are. Like, don't limit yourself. That's it. I am, period. I'll get more into that concept maybe like in a future video and like later messages, but I was just guided to give you like an outer confirmation that yes, you have collapsed your timeline, and whatever you were identifying with before, even an hour ago, even a day ago, a week, month, whatever, even 1 second ago, as soon as you decided right now, 818, the world right now is shifting. Just whether you physically see that or not, you might start to feel it. You may feel uncomfortable. You may feel like you want to do what you were doing yesterday and go to the place that you had to go to yesterday, or that certain job. If you just, because it's uncomfortable because you've already entered a different frequency. And that's, I always say this, manifestation or like entering like a different timeline is so subtle. You have to be so sensitive to that shift, and you can identify that with how you're feeling, the certain new moves that you're guided to make. It could be simple things. Like I always use a certain like example of like you identify with having this certain type of health and new body or like wellness, whatever. So you might wake up tomorrow and crave like fruits or something that's more aligned with whatever you like, whatever is just good for you and your health and your personal body, just whatever. And then you'll not be as craving whatever else you were having yesterday that was more misaligned to whatever you are now identifying with, if that makes sense. You know what, I intend it makes sense, so it does make sense, and it will help you further understand that and get the little click and that little shift in your brain. But I'm gonna leave it right there. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Yes, I do take consultations. I am also coaching. I do readings as well. You can contact me at my email below, depending on which platform you're seeing this video on, spiritualrebeltarot.com. spiritualrebeltarot@gmail.com, or intrusive thoughts with 3 S's, thoughts 0 @gmail.com. Thank you, collective. Until next time, bye.